Hey, how's it going? It's Devin with Devin's Card House, right? Or Devin's Backyard House? Devin's Backyard Card House. Yes, it's me, back again for another video. This time I wanted to talk about draft boosters, but I'm doing it back from here because I don't know if you can tell because I work in an office with my wife. You can't tell that because you can't see her because she's not on screen. But sometimes she's working and doing her own thing, and I just figured I didn't want to bug her while I'm talking about shit she doesn't care about, unless that was Lorcana, because she actually likes Lorcana a lot, and I need to make a video about that because a lot of my friends who don't play cardboard games, TCGs at all, I've gotten them to play, and they love it. Like we went camping this last weekend. And every time I go visit this set of friends of mine, like we all play it. Everyone plays it. So this time we had about 6 different people, and none of these people are like TCG people. You know those people. Like none of them are like that. So it's kind of cool to have just people who are not normally into this shit like get into it. So it's I'll talk about Lorcana later. I wanted to talk in this video just about the farewell salute to. I dropped my mic to draft booster boxes. So the end, but it's not really the end. And that's what I thought was funny yesterday. Some people were coming out and saying it's the farewell, and I didn't really see it as that because we're getting 36 packs in a booster box that are draftable, and that's draft, right? That's draft booster boxes. So so I don't think they're gone, but they're changing, and they're changing in a way that I don't know about. Well, we'll see about in the future. But in the current iteration of draft booster boxes, that's kind of what I want to talk about. My farewell to them. So I'm gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss them so much. I'm just playing, but I feel in this current environment that we are in, it's the everything is special environment where we have all the foils in the world, all the alternative arts in the world, all the extended borders, all the Phyrexian text you could ever want. You get that in all the set. You get that in all the collectors. Even some of that is sprinkled into the draft booster box. But the one thing that is only in the draft booster box is that draft experience, that actual gameplay experience. That's why we call it Magic the Gathering. That whole thing, that game, that's in the draft booster box. I don't know if people know that, but to get together with your friends and play the game when everyone's at the same power level, you all have the same chance to pull those cards. That's a unique experience that's only in the this is why I actually had to restart this video like 4 times because this fucking dude on this motorcycle is doing like laps around my neighborhood. I don't even and I was like, where is he going? Just get on the fucking highway or something. Get out of here. Go to some bar out of town. I don't know. I don't just do laps around my neighborhood. But anyways, these draft booster boxes, they're unique, and they're unique with that play experience that you only get out of a draft booster box. And I don't think people have really like put in that monetary value of like what that means. Like years from now, like when people go to the store and they see set boxes or collector boxes or draft boxes, like what are they going to do? Or you think they're going to get together with their friends to open a collector box, to open a set box and look at all the cards? Or you think they're going to get together with their friends to open a draft box? I mean, I know this from experience, just like, hey, you know what? It's so-and-so's birthday. They love Ixalan. It's me. Let's all pitch in and spend $150 to buy that Ixalan. Or let's go even worse. Let's buy a Kaladesh. You know, there's 6 of us, 6 divided by whatever. We all get those Kaladesh packs, and we all get to play together. Like, I don't think people like understand that in the future, like who's going to be willing to spend $700 on a collector booster box to get foils and shit that are readily available everywhere? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up to me. And I think with the combination of more and more people getting into limited formats, getting into draft, getting into sealed, we know that Wizards of the Coast has even talked about this. Like it's their goal to increase standard to get more people into that. And with that, over time, as Magic players stay in the game, they're more likely to get into limited formats. So I think it makes more sense that as all these Commander players, Universes Beyond players, and everybody who's currently getting into the game, they're all Commander, they're all casual, that they might eventually get into Draft, or they might get into Sealed. I mean that is the go-to for me and my friends when we get together. It's because we can all pitch in. It's all at equal level. It's always new and exciting, and it's kind of fun to crack those packs, But except that with the era of the world we live in, draft boxes just suck compared to set boxes and collector boxes by choice. Okay, this is not. I gave that snide comment about Mark fucking Rosewater. Sorry, I couldn't remember his name. Mark Rosewater yesterday. He just reminds me of those guys from South Park with the cable guys when the kids are trying to get like the murder channels off their cable. They're like, because they think their parents are going to kill each other, and they go to the Spectrum cable and they're trying to get it changed, and the guys are just like playing with their nipples. They're like, I just don't know. We just can't take the murder channels off we just can't do it. Like, Miles like that. We're like, okay, so now we're going to draft booster boxes, but they're $150 because we just couldn't, there's just so many good rare cardboard pieces in there. It's got to be $150. We have to price it like the set box. Just like, tell me more about how you hate this price increase. Like, fuck, like, dude. Yeah, it's cardboard. Rares are all relative. And that's the funny thing. I think he's talking about EV of the draft booster boxes. Like, well, there's going to be a higher value in it. Well, motherfucker, when you're printing more of these rare cards, they're not just rare and they cost more because you call them rare. They're actually rare because they're A, sought after, and B, they're fucking rare. So it's like you can't just call them rare, and when you putting them more and more of them into the draft booster box, they're not going to be as rare. So guess what? They're not going to be as expensive. They're not going to, and so this is why you cannot trust these people at all. And I just love that. He's like, my favorite one from him was back with Ultimate Masters when that came out, and like people were talking to him about. What was it? It was about why there's so many low hit rares in there. And you're opening, like, you're spending $300 on a draft booster box. You open a pack and you get a 50-cent rare. It feels kind of bad. And his thing was like, well, guys, we have to think about the limited environment. What can we do? We have to put those cards in there for the limited environment. Fuck the limited environment. Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, that's what it's like. He always has these, like, I don't even know what we could do. Come on, man. Just be honest. Like, we want you to spend, in order to have this gambling game go on, or to gamble correctly, you have to have losers and you have to have winners. In order to have a good card, you have to have a bad card. I'd prefer that. Or, you know what, I would prefer if Mark just talked about non-financial, non-corporate, if he just stuck to the game, because obviously the guy has a passion for the game, obviously has a love for the game, and whenever he's talking about the game, I can respect that. But it's just when he has these like weird quippy things about the finance and how we have to, what else could we do, guys? We had no choice. I'm sorry, like, the decisions you're making right now to add collector boxes, to add set boxes, to add draft boxes, the rarity of cards, like, this is all self-made problems. These are all done by you. You guys choose to make these things happen. So having this like fake ass, like, oh, I don't know what we could do, guys, problem. So we have to charge you $150. Just charge $130. I mean, it's not going to change. Like I said, the rarity of cards is just that. It's just a thought. It's a thought as to whether something's rare or not. And you guys are the people making those choices. So I don't know. With draft boxes going away, I just really wish they had thought a little more about just the overall environment with collectors, with set, with draft. I'm interested to see where we go in the future. but I am not hopeful to a certain extent. Not with collector booster boxes still around, and that's mostly my problem. It's like where it's a collectible card game, but most of your collectible shit isn't in your main product. It's in this side product that most people don't have access to. Like, just get rid of collector boosters, put them in the fucking same box, and like, how about this? Just I would totally be fine. You know, we got rid of collectors, we got rid of set, we got rid of draft. Now we just have the play box, and it's worth 150. And so, and guess what? Now that limits the choices. Everyone has a chance to get what they want. And I know there is a reason why we should have a product for people who aren't just looking to draft, who aren't just who just want to collect, who just want to open the set. They don't care about playing the game, so it does make sense to have a product for them. But I don't feel like collector boosters or set boosters was the right way to go. They could have done something in between those. I feel like something made for the people who are doing like mass box openings. Like, people doing mass box openings don't need thousands of the same commons or uncommons. Like, those people might do better with some sort of collector box product, but think about it a different way. That's another time for another video. So anyways, those are kind of my thoughts on the draft box. I will miss it. I do think there's still some value to it when it comes to the current ones that are sitting around, like I said, Crimson Vow, Midnight Hunt, Streets of New Capenna, what do you have, Kamigawa, Strixhaven. I just saw, oh god, it's my favorite, why can't I, Kaldheim. Kaldheim boxes are back to like $90. That's incredible. Like, pick up some Kaldheim boxes. Like, what do you think people are going to do in the future? Open Kaldheim draft or collectors? Like, come on, guys. Like, it's no contest like that. You have to think of the value of what actually playing the game amounts to, and it amounts to a little bit more than $65 in my opinion. So, but we'll have to see how things go. Farewell to you, Draftbox. You had a good run, and we'll see you in your new iteration. And I'm excited to see that one way or the other. I'm excited to be there, and that Magic has decided to change. So that's good. So anyways, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you later.